Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. Finally got a nice day in Burlington, Wisconsin. Had those bolts cut on this trailer fifth wheel skid plate. I'm not really sure the exact name of it. I had to grab the forklift today and just cushion it from falling. But I didn't know there was two extra bolts, one here and one there. Yeah, don't make fun of my Crocs. I hate them, but they're comfortable. It's a love-hate relationship. So we do have a busted piece there, and then the weld's right there. So, these bolts here, I mean, those are just about done, rusted like straight through. I don't even know how much they were holding, obviously, but those look like they've seen better days. So I might need my weld guy to come and weld that, and then take these off. I'll cut the bolts with a cutting wheel, and then have them weld plates back where they are. I don't want to do anything weak on this. And then another thing, so I don't know if this plate is salvageable. I know there's some big areas. I mean, literally this thing hung by those two bolts, this one here and this one here, for days. I mean, literally days. The plate was on an angle like that. I was trying to shake it, and I drilled them out. You can see where I drilled through, because I couldn't get a cutting wheel in there or a Sawzall. And so I'm thinking about laying this out on the shop floor and then blocking it, like put a block under there, drive the forklift over to straighten it out, heat those up, heat that up, pound them out so they're flat. Or if I should just get a new metal plate. I'm sure it's probably not that expensive. It'd be a matter of just doing the bend on it and drilling the holes through it. I think I would be better off with that, to be honest. I'm not really sure. Make a good, that's, what is it, eighth inch, quarter-inch steel. Be a nice bullet protector for sure. So I just wanted to show you guys. So that's the actual pin. I'm not going to flip it over now, but I just wanted to show you guys what a fifth wheel plate, skid plate, or whatever you call it, on a trailer looks like. At least on this is a Benson flatbed, obviously. But yeah, so I got my guy Chris here. He's helping me out. Let's see if we can flip this bitch over. I mean, it looks like, I was wondering if I could use a grade 8 bolt, a carriage bolt, that's a lot larger than the actual circle. It's a circle. Because these bolts, they were just flared out at the bottom. And I tried getting it out with the Allen wrench. I tried spraying, heating them up. That shit was not coming out. So I hit it with the cutting wheel. But that's about the size. So I'm wondering if I can get a carriage bolt that's, significantly wider, or a grade 8 washer. I don't know if that would, it would, because, so the reason why these are flat is because your fifth wheel. So when you're turning or backing up underneath your fifth wheel, it's completely flat. Well, a carriage bolt, let me go grab one real quick and put you on pause. All right, guys, sorry. So this is a carriage bolt. If you don't know what a carriage bolt is, anyways, I'm not this exact carriage bolt, but a much larger one and a grade 8 bolt. The steel being grade 8, different grade. Now, essentially, that would be like that. So it would stick down a little bit, and it would only cause a small hump on the plate for the fifth wheel. I don't know how that would affect it, but if I'm going to go a new plate, the reason why I'm thinking about not using these these type of bolts is because the holes are too big. That's what he said and she said. You could see where, these are okay because I cut them out, but the ones that actually pop through, the hole's a little wider. You know what I'm saying? So, and that one there. So they're kind of mushroomed out. So if I use this same type of bolt, it's not gonna, it won't secure it. I need a much larger head. So he said, and she said. So anyways, not really sure. I obviously would clean this all up, but there was, all this dirt here was on top of that plate. Must have been 5 pounds of dirt on that thing over the years. But like I said, I don't think that the plate itself is jeopardized as far as like cracked or really bad. It's just it's the actual securement part. The welding's not a big deal. I can have my welder come out here and do it quick, Russell. But like I said, unless he can get me a plate like this, or I can find one at a plate place, and I don't really see. There's a couple bends, so I don't know how the hell I would do that exactly. If anybody's got an idea, or if a steel place can actually do that. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. Sorry for the long explanation, but so that's your 5th wheel pin. I'm gonna put you on pause, and we're gonna flip this over. Hey guys, so we got the plate inside the shop. Got the forklift on the top of it. However, I'm still not okay with this. Just it doesn't sit well with me. I'm sure this thing is not cracked, but I'm sure, it's probably hardened steel, I would imagine. So we're trying to correct the bend on it. I don't know. I could probably clean it up, but if I use this one, what if the kingpin itself is stressed or cracked? The backside looks good. I'd have to clean. I'm going to clean the whole pin anyways. But we'll probably have to heat this bitch up to bring it back correct. But the weight of the forklift, man, I thought that she would. So the purpose of this block is to counter the bend. So I got that big hump right here. So that's why I went ahead and blocked this side. And then obviously we drove it on. So then once that corner touches the ground even like that corner, then hopefully it'll be corrected. But you can't, so if you're deciding on doing this, you can't just lay it directly on a concrete surface, because all it's going to happen is, if say my hand is the bend, right, and you push it down with the weight, well, it's not like countering the actual bend. So you're just going in, you're just compressing the bend, and then once you drive that or take that heavy weight off, she's going to pop right back up. Forklift on, forklift off. So now you got to place a board or a block underneath, so that when you drive, so that's the hump, when you drive the forklift on, it doesn't just go flat to the floor. It actually has room to bend back the other way. So that's the whole, and I know it might seem elementary to some people, but to others it's not. Like when I first joined trucking, I didn't know jack shit about nothing, man. I didn't even change my own oil on my pickup truck. So now, I've come a long way. But if somebody would have told me, oh yeah, you got to do this, I'd be like, why? That doesn't make any, or it doesn't make any sense, or I don't understand why. You have to know the reason why you're doing stuff. So I'm going to take some measurements, and I'm going to look on a site, see if I can get the plate made. I'll call my if you guys ever are in Wisconsin, go to Spellman Trailers. They're great people over there. They're in Franklin, I believe, Franklin, Wisconsin. So I'll call Jennifer on Monday. They're not open on Saturday. See if they can either, one, make me the plate, two, get the steel so then I can drill the plate, which is gonna be a bitch because you're gonna have to drill through all those holes. So we got like, I don't know, there's a shit ton of holes, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 16 holes, maybe? 2, 4, there's 10 on each side plus 6. There's probably 18 or 20 because there's some around the pin right there. So I don't, like I said, I just kind of just thinking out loud. I just don't know if this is worth it with all the work. So I'm going to do some price comparisons, see if I can get the, or maybe a machine shop might actually do the work, and then I can just go ahead and get my welder in to put the weld the fifth wheel in, or the kingpin in. So anyways, I just wanted to do a thorough video on this in case you guys are ever faced with the same problem. Instead of being at mercy of, I mean, of course we have a shop. We don't do outside work, but it's nice to have a shop. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Anyways, I got to get back to work on this truck. My buffing and everything did not go according to fucking plan, but the chassis is all done. I got the headlight buckets in, and anyways, I'll do a final video on that when she's all put back together. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.